And from beautiful Faulkton, we welcome you here to our doubleheader between the Pierre Governor, the Pierre baseball team, and the Faulkton Hitmen. John Winkler here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We'll step aside for 2 minutes, come back with more of our pregame show. You're listening to the Barnstorm of the Prairie on KCCR Sports.
Bob Stolley Big Game Taxidermy offers 30 years of experience in high-quality big game taxidermy mounts. Big game trophies are the final result of every hunter's dream. Bob specializes in high-quality big game shoulder mounts, recreating visual appeal in the moment before the trigger was pulled or arrow releases is the key to the hunter's ability to relive the moment of their dream. When you're looking to preserve that trophy of a lifetime, Bob will do just that. Bob Stolley Big Game Taxidermy. When you can't live in the wild, let Bob bring the wildlife to you. 280-9561. That's 280-9561.
Whether you're looking to catch up with your friends or just enjoy a cold one, J&J Bar, located in downtown Faulkton, is where you're guaranteed to have a great time. J&J Bar offers music, pool, darts, and the coldest beer in town. Round up your crew and stop in for a pizza. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton, where you're all sure to have a great time. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton.
King Insurance Agency in Faulkton is ready to help you with your insurance needs. We offer home, auto, commercial, and crop insurance, as well as individual and business health and life insurance. Beverly and the King Insurance staff will provide you with fast, easy, dependable service for whatever your insurance needs are. That's peace of mind and less hassle for you. Contact King Insurance Agency in Faulkton at 598-4374 or visit kinginsurancesd.com to learn more about the Trusted Choice Insurance Agency. Our goal is to serve your insurance needs.
If you're looking for excellence in collision and fiberglass repair, look no further than Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting at Fort Pierre. Hunsley Auto Body strives for excellence in every job they do, and they have 20 years experience. Fast, thorough, and quality work is their specialty, and they pride themselves on a job well done. No job is too big for Derek Hunsley. Call him today at 605-280-4451 or check out Hunsley Auto Body Repair and Sandblasting on Facebook to see the work he's done. Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting, Fort Pierre.
Bowers Super Value in Faulkton is your hometown family-owned grocery store dedicated to good service. They offer a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items. If they don't have what you're looking for, talk to Randy. He'll do his best to get it to you. At Bowers Super Value, their meats are hand-cut daily, and they offer fresh-baked goods daily. If you have the need for catering, they've got you covered. Bowers Super Value in Faulkton.
As we welcome you back here to Faulkton, as we are getting set for our doubleheader between Pierre and Faulkton and the Barnstorm of the Prairie. John Winkler here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon as we get to see a couple of different games. We'll get to see the 14U game play here first, as we'll go through the starting lineups and the batting order here in just a little bit. But we'll also get to see the old-timers play. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got plenty of bios. It's going to be a great time here this Sunday afternoon. We're going to enjoy a lot of fun of two baseball games that will both be here on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Again, John Winkler here on this Sunday afternoon from Faulkton. Both these teams are getting into the season. You know, we've had Pierre Governor baseball, the high school baseball team. They wrapped up their regular season, but the 14U teams are getting into their seasons now and will play throughout the summer, just like the Legion teams will be playing here shortly in their summertime. But for the 14U team, the old timers, they might be playing for the first time in several years, to put it lightly, several years. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see what the old-timers can do between Pierre and Faulkton. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're actually going to talk with some of the players here in the first game and with some of the players in the second game. You never know what we might have in store. Carter Sanderson is one of those guys we've been kind of testing before we got going. So he's the catcher in game one. We might be talking with him first behind the plate. We'll be asking him about what pitch is going to be coming, and well, I guess maybe not so much so the batter doesn't hear it, but we'll enjoy having a conversation with him behind the plate. We'll talk with a lot of different players as well throughout this first game and then also into the second game. we're going to have the national anthem coming up here in just a little bit. Here in about maybe about 5 minutes or so, we'll have Olivia Hadrick singing the national anthem. Danica Mickelson will be singing. The national anthem. Olivia Hadrick will be throwing out the first pitch before we get started. Should have a flyover as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to try and capture that here on YouTube as well. Here at KCCR Sports, we'll have those starting lineups, and we will get back with the starting lineups and national anthem, first pitch, all that here after this 2.5 minute break. You're listening to the Barnstorm of the Prairie here on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
If you're looking for excellence in collision and fiberglass repair, look no further than Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting at Fort Pierre. Hunsley Auto Body strives for excellence in every job they do, and they have 20 years experience. Fast, thorough, and quality work is their specialty, and they pride themselves on a job well done. No job is too big for Derek Hunsley. Call him today at 605-280-4451 or check out Hunsley Auto Body Repair and Sandblasting on Facebook to see the work he's done. Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting, Fort Pierre.
Bauer's Super Value in Faulkton is your hometown family-owned grocery store dedicated to good service. They offer a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items. If they don't have what you're looking for, talk to Randy. He'll do his best to get it to you. At Bauer's Super Value, their meats are hand-cut daily, and they offer fresh-baked goods daily. If you have the need for catering, they've got you covered. Bauer's Super Value in Faulkton. Bob Stolle Big Game Taxidermy offers 30 years of experience in high-quality big game taxidermy mounts. Big game trophies are the final result of every hunter's dream. Bob specializes in high-quality big game shoulder mounts. Recreating the visual appearance of the animal in the moment before the trigger was pulled or arrow releases is the key to the hunter's ability to relive the moment of their dream. When you're looking to preserve that trophy of a lifetime, Bob will do just that. Bob Stolle Big Game Taxidermy. When you can't live in the wild, let Bob bring the wildlife to you. 280-9561. That's 280-9561.
Whether you're looking to catch up with your friends or just enjoy a cold one, J&J Bar, located in downtown Faulkton, is where you're guaranteed to have a great time. J&J Bar offers music, pool, darts, and the coldest beer in town. Round up your crew and stop in for a pizza. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton, where you're all sure to have a great time. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton.
King Insurance Agency in Faulkton is ready to help you with your insurance needs. We offer home, auto, commercial, and crop insurance, as well as individual and business health and life insurance. Beverly and the King Insurance staff will provide you with fast, easy, dependable service for whatever your insurance needs are. That's peace of mind and less hassle for you. Contact King Insurance Agency in Faulkton at 598-4374 or visit kinginsurancesd.com to learn more about the Trusted Choice Insurance Agency. Our goal is to serve your insurance needs.
As we welcome you back here to Faulkton, as we are getting set for Barnstorm on the Prairie, a 14U game coming up here first. Play 7 innings of a 14U game, and then the Old Timers game will be around 15-20 minutes after the 14U game concludes, and we'll play 7 to 9 innings. So it'll kind of depend. We'll see how things are going for all these guys. But for the 14U Pierre team, they are going to bat all 11 guys. We'll have 9 guys batting for Faulkton. All 11 guys will bat for Pierre. George Stolle will lead off. He's playing shortstop. Carter Sanderson is the catcher, batting second. Trevor Rounds will bat third, playing left field. Rich Leinbach will be the pitcher as he bats cleanup. Coulter Babcock will be the third baseman, batting fifth. Charlie Simpson, the first baseman, batting sixth. Jaden Branch will be the second baseman, batting seventh. It'll be then Hudson Schaefer, the extra hitter and / center fielder, batting eighth. Carter Scheffelbein will bat ninth. He'll switch out between be the EH and center fielder with Schaefer. Parker O'Brien will be the right fielder, batting at 10th, and he will switch with that extra hitter and Bridger Babcock. Those two will switch odds and evens and numbers innings for the right field position. So all 11 guys will bat throughout this ball game here in game number 1. For Faulkton, it'll be Cade Schick to be the leadoff hitter, as he will play shortstop. And then Patton Coyle will be the third baseman, batting second. Lane Cotton's the pitcher. He'll bat third. Gus Kopecky is the catcher, batting fourth. Alex Sorensen will bat fifth, playing center field. Carter Hall will be the left fielder, batting sixth. Landon Coyle will bat 7th and play second base. Trey McTomis will be the number 8 hitter playing first base. And Caden Hammond, the right fielder, will bat 9th for this Faulkton team. We're getting close to first pitch. We will have the national anthem. We'll all have that here for you right here on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Looking forward to a fantastic day of some baseball. This is a beautiful baseball complex here at Faulkton, and looking forward to being able to bring this one to you here on this doubleheader on a Sunday afternoon from Faulkton. You never know what you might see. The first game will be pretty steady. I don't think you'll see a whole lot of extra stuff going on in the first game, but the second game when the old timers will get to the plates and get to the mound and on the field, you never might know what you might see here between with the old timers. So looking forward to potential. Not potential. We're going to have some fun here this afternoon. So this evening we got plenty of stuff to talk about around the Pierre guys as well as the Faulkton guys for the old timers, as well as some of the 14U kids, and it's going to be a blast to be able to bring you some baseball here on a Sunday afternoon from beautiful Faulkton. Boy, that field is in just perfect condition here. A little bit of rain came through. Had a little bit of rain right before we got the broadcast started, but we seem to be ready to go. Maybe a little bit behind, so we won't maybe start right at 1 o'clock. But we will have that first pitch coming for you here. We'll take another break. We'll come back. You're listening to the Barnstorm on the Prairie here on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Bob Stolley Big Game Taxidermy offers 30 years of experience in high-quality big game taxidermy mounts. Big game trophies are the final result of every hunter's dream. Bob specializes in high-quality big game shoulder mounts. Recreating the visual appearance of the animal in the moment before the trigger was pulled or arrow releases is the key to the hunter's ability to relive the moment of their dream. When you're looking to preserve that trophy of a lifetime, Bob will do just that. Bob Stolley Big Game Taxidermy. When you can't live in the wild, let Bob bring the wildlife to you. 280-9561. That's 280-9561.
Whether you're looking to catch up with your friends or just enjoy a cold one, J&J Bar, located in downtown Faulkton, is where you're guaranteed to have a great time. J&J Bar offers music, pool, darts, and the coldest beer in town. Round up your crew and stop in for a pizza. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton, where you're all sure to have a great time. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton.
King Insurance Agency in Faulkton is ready to help you with your insurance needs. We offer home, auto, commercial, and crop insurance as well.
Legion Guard. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched
As we welcome you back here to Faulkton, as we are getting set for first pitch between Pierre and Faulkton. John Winkler here on this Sunday afternoon. As we can go through the starting lineups here in just a minute, we'll also have a first ceremonial first pitch before we get things rolling here between this Pierre and Faulkton team. We'll talk with some of the players throughout the game. We'll have a lot of fun on this Sunday. Get a chance to enjoy a couple of some good baseball. As had the flyover go through, but unable to.
Faulkton.
Danica Mickelson on the national anthem as Faulkton taking the field. Have a first pitch in between games of the 14U and the Old Timers game. So as we get set, we'll go to the starting lineups here for the Pierre 14U. George Stiley lead things off. He's playing short. Carter Sanderson is the catcher, batting second. Trevor Rouse, the left fielder, about third. Ridge Leinbach, the pitcher, about fourth. Coulter Babcock, the third baseman, about fifth. Charlie Simpson will be the first baseman, batting sixth. Jane Brandt, the second baseman, batting seventh. Hudson Schaefer will be the EH center fielder, batting eighth. Carter Schuffelbein will be the EH center fielder as well, batting ninth. Parker O'Brien, the right fielder, will bat 10th, along with the EH Bridger Babcock will bat 11th here for the Pierre Barnstormers 14U. Around the horn defensively, we'll go through that here in just a little bit. So, as pitching for Faulkton will be Patton Coyle. Coyle will get the first chance to throw here this year for Faulkton. As we are out in center field for this broadcast. And we have a lot of fun out here in center field. Never get a chance to do this. Never get a chance to be out in center field, but now we get that opportunity. And I'm really excited to be out here in center field to call a game. See how it looks. Obviously, when you watch it on TV, whether you're whatever game you're watching, they got the camera out here, and all those guys are back out, behind home plate. But get that camera look for you behind from out in center field, zooming in on home plate, as we are set for baseball here this afternoon. As starting the plate will be George Stiley. That name, if that name sounds familiar for those that have listened on today's KCCR throughout the fall last year, yeah, he's a varsity soccer player for the high school baseball or the soccer team. The first pitch is over for strike one, and we are underway here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon at 1:06. The 0-1 pitch from Cotton. That one's upstairs and is now 1-1. So Stiley lead things off, and then he'll be followed by Carter Sanderson, as he'll try and go the other way with that 1-1 pitch and fouled off to the right side, and it's now 1-2. My left and rights are going to be a little bit different here. Having the right side of the field to my left, the left side of the field to my right. Hard enough keeping that straight as it is. Here's the 1-2 pitch. One is upstairs, is now 2-2. Looked like a good off-speed pitch from Cotton. Just couldn't quite get the zone. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout. Leadoff man is retired, and that'll bring up Carter Sanderson with nobody on and one down here in the top of the first. 14U ball game be followed by the Pierre Old Timers and Faulkton Old Timers. First pitch to Sanderson is outside for ball one. A little bit different view, trying to watch to see if the strike call, although a little bit easier to see if it's going to be a strike or a ball as soon as it's crossing the plate. Counts now 2-0 here to Sanderson. The 2-0 pitch. That's upstairs, and it's now 3-0. All right, I like the way that Cotton throws for Faulkton. He gets right on the mound, goes right to work. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's a 4-pitch walk. And the first base runner of the ball game. Sanderson is on with one out, as it'll bring up Trevor Rounds, the left fielder. First pitch from the stretch is upstairs for ball one. So Trevor Rounds, he's the number 3 hitter for this Pierre 14U squad. 1-0 is over, and it's now 1-1. And we'll get some conversation with some of the players as well as the coaches throughout this afternoon. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's upstairs, and it's now 2-1 to Rounds. Trevor Rounds, he runs track, plays football. Set a middle school record, Georgia Morris Middle School record recently in the 4x400. Part of that team. The 2-1 pitch, or a 1-2 pitch is a swing and a miss, and there's the second out. And the back-to-back strikeouts here. Might have missed a pitch trying to find all my notes here. So that'll bring up Ridge Leinbach, the pitcher. First pitch to the counterpart from Cotton. It is over for strike one. So 1 on, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Cotton will come set from the stretch. Here's the 0-1 pitch upstairs. Jumping play there by the catcher, Kopecky. And it's now 1-1. Cotton's got to hold that runner on. He starts out with that left foot as that one's going to go right to the second baseman on a line. And the second baseman, Landon Coyle, will make the catch. And that will retire the side here in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. After a half inning, it is a scoreless ball game as Faulkton will come to the plate. You're listening to the Barnstorm on the Prairie here on KCCR Sports on YouTube.
Bowers Super Value in Faulkton is your hometown family-owned grocery store dedicated to good service. They offer a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items. If they don't have what you're looking for, talk to Randy. He'll do his best to get it to you. At Bowers Super Value, their meats are hand-cut daily, and they offer fresh-baked goods daily. If you have the need for catering, they've got you covered. Bowers Super Value in Faulkton.
If you're looking for excellence in collision and fiberglass repair, look no further than Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting at Fort Pierre. Hunsley Auto Body strives for excellence in every job they do, and they have 20 years experience. Fast, thorough, and quality work is their specialty, and they pride themselves on a job well done. No job is too big for Derek Hunsley. Call him today at 605-280-4451 or check out Hunsley Auto Body Repair and Sandblasting on Facebook to see the work he's done. Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting, Fort Pierre.
As we welcome you back here to Faulkton as we have the bottom of the first. We'll go through the batting lineup for the Faulkton 14U Hitmen. It will be Cade Schick to lead things off. He's playing short. Patton Coyle is the third baseman batting second. It'll be Lane Cotton, the pitcher, batting third. Gus Kopecky, the catcher, batting fourth. Alex Sorensen, the center fielder, bat fifth. Carter Hall, the left fielder, bat sixth. Landon Coyle batting seventh, playing second base. Trey McDemus is the first baseman, batting eighth. And Caden Hammond, the right fielder, will bat ninth here for this Faulkton 14U Hitman. As we'll go through defensive positioning as well. We'll have to go through that in the top of the second for Faulkton to get a chance to go through the defensive positioning for that Faulkton 14U team. It is the bottom of the first, though, as the Governors or the Pierre team taking on Faulkton on Barnstorm on the Prairie. As looks like we might be talking with Carter Sanderson here as he makes his way to the mound. We'll have to give me a second here to readjust everything once he makes his way out to the behind home plate to get himself loosened up and ready to go. Make sure those earbuds don't fall out from Carter, as that might be the most difficult part of it, is trying to keep those earbuds in while he's got the mask over. So we'll see if we can get a chance to talk with him. You got to be very, very careful. He might be losing those earbuds if he's going to go try and get a fly ball. So as we will try and talk here with Carter.
Leading off is Cade Schick.
As Cade Schick will be the leadoff hitter. All right, Carter, you got me over there. Not sure if we able to hear from Carter quite yet. First pitch, ground ball to the right side of the field. The second baseman, Brant, will make the play. The throw to first is in time, and the leadoff man is
Next up is
retired.
Peyton Coyle.
And there is one down here to open up the bottom of the first inning. So it'll bring up now Peyton Coyle. With nobody out, or nobody on and one down here in the bottom of the first. Here's the first pitch upstairs for ball one. We'll try and get to Carter Sanderson here in just a little bit. Might have him muted. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's grounded foul. And it's now 0-2 or 1-1 here to the number 2 hitter Coyle. Be followed by Cotton, then Gus Kopecky, Alex Sorensen, Carter Hall. Pitcher is Leinbach, the 1-1 pitch. That one's going the other way again, but that one's also going to be foul. So it's now 1-2. Number 2 hitter. No score here in the bottom of the first inning. 1-2 pitch. This is upstairs, so the count is even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Going the other way. That one will land foul again, so we'll do it again here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Leinbach was on the 2019 U12 All-Star team. The year of 2020 just wasn't the way everybody was hoping for. Not much, couldn't do a whole lot of traveling around. Couldn't, state tournaments were probably the only thing that you really had to look forward to. Even if you won the state tournament, that was pretty much all you went to. Didn't get to keep going like you normally do for baseball, trying to win a World Series. 2-2 pitch again. It's upstairs. Well, that was a 3-ball count. So
up next is Lane Cotton.
That'll be a 1-out walk, and that'll bring up Lane Cotton. So the runner on first, the first pitch is missed for ball 1 to Cotton. Pitcher against pitcher here. Runner takes off for second. The balk will be called as Leinbach started his motion. Runner was able to take off right before Leinbach started his motion, but as soon as he did, Leinbach stopped, and that's going to be a balk. So now there's a runner on second here with 1 down. Pickoff attempt. And back in safely is Patton Coyle. Big lead over at second base for Coyle. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a big swing to miss. And it's now 1-1. That one's fouled back, and it's now 1-2. We will get a chance to talk with Carter again, but we'll have to get him back on our video chat. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Upstairs. The count is now at 2-2. Bottom of the first, no score here in Faulkton. Big lead for Coyle. He'll take a step back. Leinbach to Cotton. Outside, and it's now 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That one's fouled back. We'll do it again. He counted in Kopecky. He's on deck. He's waiting for the full count pitch up coming again. Instead, a pickoff that's going to get into center field, but the runner will take off for third. The throw coming from the center fielder, and he will get in safely. It will be Coyle. As Shufflebine out in center field, picked it up, had a good throw over to Coulter Babcock, but just couldn't get him. So we an air charge to the pitcher and Lineback, and now there's a runner on third for Faulkton. That's another foul ball on the 3-2 pitch, so we will do it again. Good battle here in the bottom of the first inning with one down, but Faulkton's go-ahead runner is 90 feet away from giving the hitmen the first lead. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Sanderson, and there's the first strikeout for Long.
Up next for Faulkton is Gus Kopecky.
And there's now 2 down. And that'll bring up Gus Kopecky. So his rounds out in left field. Shufflebine in center. O'Brien in rights. Coulter Babcock at third. Stolle at short. Brandt at second. Simpson is at first. Sanderson behind the plates. And Lineback on the mound. With 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning, the runner on third base is Gus Kopecky. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Lineback still working from the stretch. The next pitch. Blocked up by Sanderson. The count is 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's outside, and it's now 3-1. On deck will be Alex Sorensen, the center fielder. Three-one pitch. There's a fly ball out towards center field. That one's going to get past Rounds. It's going to roll all the way towards the wall. Run will come in to score. Grounding second will be Kopecky. He is going to stop at second base. Good job by the outfield to get the ball in quickly. It's an RBI double for Kopecky.
Up next for Faulkton is center fielder Alex Sorensen.
But it is a 1-0 lead for Faulkton. Great job, though, by Schoeffelbein and Rounds to cut that off near the fence. That's a long way to run for it. To get in quickly to limit Kopecky with just a double. As we'll have a courtesy runner. Jackson Holt will be the courtesy runner. Here with 2 down in the bottom of the first inning. So a 1-0 lead here for Faulkton in the bottom of the first. Here's the first pitch to Alex Sorensen. In the dirt, but a good block and a good stop by Sanderson. There's a 1-0 count here to Sorensen. Faulkton batting 9 guys in the order. They got several subs. So they got 5 in total. As it's now 2-0 here to Alex Sorensen. Pierre's batting all 11 guys they have here this afternoon. One pitch upstairs. It's now 2-1. Or excuse me, 2-0 pitch is now 3-0. Here comes a 3-0 pitch. That one is right there for strike one. It was taken all the way with Sorensen. Still good hitters count here for the center fielder. So here comes the 3-1 pitch. Fouled off the other way. It is now 3-2. And we will see if Lineback can get out of this inning. Here's a 3-2. Inside, and it'll be a 2-out walk.
Up next for Faulkton, left fielder Carter Hall.
So with Carter Hall now at the plate, he's got 2 guys on base. With 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. There's the first pitch strike. Early season for both early part of the year for both these teams. So we'll see how long each pitcher wants to go for Pierre and for Faulkton. As the 0-1 is fouled off to the right side, is now 0-2. Then we'll talk with Coach Nathan Sanderson coming up here in the top of the second. You don't want to gather young, but treat those arms right. You don't want to make sure these guys are good throughout the season. 0-2 pitch. It's looked out for strike 3, and that will retire the side here in the bottom of the first inning. So a run does score for Faulkton on a 1 hit in the inning, no 1 error, and a 2-man left on base. We head to the top of the second. Faulkton leads 1-0. You're listening to Barnstorm of the Prairie on KCCR Sports.
Bob Stolle Big Game Taxidermy offers 30 years of experience in high-quality big game taxidermy mounts. Big game trophies are the final result of every hunter's dream. Bob specializes in high-quality big game shoulder mounts, recreating the visual appearance of the animal in the moment before the trigger was pulled or arrow releases is the key to the hunter's ability to relive the moment of their dream. When you're looking to preserve that trophy of a lifetime, Bob will do just that. Bob Stolle Big Game Taxidermy. When you can't live in the wild, let Bob bring the wildlife to you. 280-9561. That's 280-9561.
Whether you're looking to catch up with your friends or just enjoy a cold one, J&J Bar, located in downtown Faulkton, is where you're guaranteed to have a great time. J&J Bar offers music, pool, darts, and the coldest beer in town. Round up your crew and stop in for a pizza. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton, where you're all sure to have a great time. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton.
As we welcome you back here to Faulkton, Barnstorm of the Prairie, 14U game, as is a 1-1 count here to Coulter Babcock, as the 1-1 pitch is grounded to the third baseman. It'll be fielded by Cole. He'll throw to first. It's a high one, and it'll get away. And rounding first, heading to second will be Babcock. The throw coming to the second baseman is not in time. The leadoff man is aboard. As
Up
we
next for Pierce, Charlie Simpson.
Coach Nathan Sanderson. Coach, hey, you got to like how this second inning starts.
Absolutely. Coulter had a nice hit right there, and we've got Charlie Simpson up, and we're getting in the middle part of our lineup.
So, again, we're talking here
Here we go,
with
Charlie.
Nathan Sanderson. Yeah, he's over coaching third base right now. So we get a chance to talk with guys on the field right now. The first pitch is in the dirt. It's 1-0. This is a lot of work went into this. Let's talk about a little bit how much work just went into being able to bring this game and the Old Timers game to life.
Well, there are people all over the place who've helped. I mean, we've got a public address announcer coming in from Lake Preston this afternoon. We've had dozens of people in Faulkton, dozens of people in Pierre. We've got 11 different players on both teams. You know, you've got umps. It's been a fantastic experience, and it's a great day for baseball in Faulkton.
That pitch will miss inside as the count is now, I believe, at 2-1. It's a little bit different for me up here because I'm used to seeing. My eyes aren't as good as what I thought they would be up here, so I'm a little bit. I've struggled with the count sometimes. As that one's fouled away, it's now 2-2. It's 2-2, correct?
Yes, 2-2.
I appreciate the help. Maybe I just need you need to be my umpire here for me and tell me if it's strike or ball all the time. Here's the 2-2 pitch. After a long pause, that one is fouled back. We'll do it again at 2-2. Charlie Simpson, let's talk about him.
A little quicker.
First baseman here for you guys in this game. Talk about Charlie Simpson.
Well, so you can see he's been behind the pitch just a little bit here. We've got his dad, Scott, who's playing in the adult game, and Charlie. I've coached Charlie a couple of times. 2 years ago, he was on our U12 All-Star team in Pierre, and so he's a good baseball player. Been playing catcher and obviously first base for us here today.
As you'll swing and miss, so there's one down here in the top of the second. Runner on second base with Coulter Babcock as Jaden Brandt will take ball one. And all right,
let's go, Jaden. Need a base knock here, buddy.
With him to the plate. Let's talk about him as well. Let's give me the lowdown on the scouting report of Jaden Brandt.
Well, so you watch Jaden, and Jaden very often hits the ball to the left-hand side of the infield. He doesn't have a ton of power, but that kid makes contact all of the time. He's pretty fast, and he plays pretty good second base, too.
There's 1-1 pitch. Trying to go the other way, but he fouls it away. It's now 1-2. How excited are you for the next game to get to play baseball?
Well, it's been a while since I've been playing myself, and I'm actually going to pitch. I'm going to be the starting pitcher in the next game, John. And so we're going to find out really quick how excited I am after about the first inning.
That will. Hey, I'll try and talk you up a little bit going to the next game.
Well, that sounds good. I could use all the talking up I can get. So we got two down here now. And there's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, runner on second. That is Coulter Babcock reached to begin the inning, got to second base on the throwing error, trying to tie the ball game up. As they'll go the other way. 2 outs!
And that
Get in! Oh, foul ball.
Is just barely foul. Coach, from where
Shorten
you're
up here, Hud.
How close was that to being fair?
Well, close enough that I was sending my runner in second all the way to home, and I thought he was going to score until the ump threw up his arms. How about that?
So it looked good from back here. It looked like it should have landed fair, but that umpire behind home plate, he's right on top of it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's outside. It's now 1-2.
Coulter, we got 2 down.
1-2 on its way. Upstairs is now 2-2. Is this your guys' first game of the season?
Yeah, so this team isn't even really just one regular team. I mean, we've got kids that are 14, almost 15 years old on this team. We got kids that are 12 years old on this team. And so some of these kids are actually still playing Capital City Baseball Association, so CCBA. And then most of them, I'd say 8 or 9 out of the 11 are playing post 8.
2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that will retire the side here in the top of the second. Coach, it was good talking to you. We're going to try and get to talk with Carter here again.
Yes, I'll see if we can get him hooked up here right now.
Sounds good. We will step aside for a minute, come back with the bottom of the second. You're listening to the Barnstorm on the Prairie here on a KCCR.
King Insurance Agency in Faulkton is ready to help you with your insurance needs. We offer home, auto, commercial, and crop insurance, as well as individual and business health and life insurance. Beverly and the King Insurance staff will provide you with fast, easy, dependable service for whatever your insurance needs are. That's peace of mind and less hassle for you. Contact King Insurance Agency in Faulkton at 598-4374 or visit kinginsurancesd.com to learn more about the Trusted Choice Insurance Agency. Our goal is to serve your insurance needs.
Bowers Super Value in Faulkton is your hometown family-owned grocery store dedicated to good service. They offer a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items. If they don't have what you're looking for, talk to Randy. He'll do his best to get it to you. At Bowers Super Value, their meats are hand-cut daily, and they offer fresh-baked goods daily. If you have the need for catering, they've got you covered. Bowers Super Value in Faulkton.
As we welcome you back here to Faulkton, Barnstorm of the Prairie, as I believe we got Carter Sanderson with us here behind home plate. Carter, you got me? Oh, looks like we still, with that, trying to get the earpiece in and also have the catcher's mask on. A little bit harder to make sure everything goes out perfectly. So it's taken for ball one as we are here in the bottom of the second inning. Carter Holt, Landon Coyle, and Trey McDemus will be the first three hitters. Here's the next pitch from Leinbach. One's outside. Count is 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and is now 2-2. Carter Hall, the left fielder. Landon Coyle, and then Trey McDemus. Those first three hitters here in the second inning for Faulkton. 2-2 pitches upstairs, and the count is now full. So leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the second. 1-0 is their score. An RBI double from Gus Kopecki. That's our only run so far in this ball game. That one is popped up in foul territory, and then will get out of play. Sanderson gave chase. So full count once again. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Grounded back to Leinbach on the mound. They'll field his position. The throw to first is in time, and there's now one down here.
Up next for Faulkton, Trey McDemus, first base.
In the bottom of the second inning. Landon Coyle is the one that grounded down to Trey McDemus to the plate. And the strikeout that ended the inning in the bottom of the first. So Trey McDemus, and then it'll be Caden Hammond, then back to the top of the order as the first pitch was a swing and a miss. Now 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Up next, right fielder Caden Hammond.
Leinbach to McDemus, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter. And Caden Hammond. The number 9 hitter for Faulkton for Leinbach trying to go 1-2-3 here to get back to the dugout and get the bottom 9, 10, and 11 up for Pierre. As the 1-0 pitch here from Leinbach. Upstairs now 2-0. You're watching on YouTube, go ahead and you can leave a comment. Tell me where you're watching. It's now 2-1. Give a shout out to one of the players, or you're in the 14U or the Old Timers game. That'll be coming up here after this one concludes. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's now 2-2. And Leinbach a strike away from 1-2-3 inning. One's upstairs, and it's now 3-2. So you heard from Nathan Sanderson saying that this team playing here today is kind of a mixture of a lot of different teams. So not what the normal 14U team might just look at, just in general, that team. There's a swing and a miss, and that will retire the side. Leinbach will strike out the last 2 hitters, and that will take us to the top of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base.
No runs, no hits, nobody left on base.
Back in a minute. You're listening listening to the Barnstorm on the Prairie on KCCR Sports.
Bob Stolley Big Game Taxidermy offers 30 years of experience in high-quality big game taxidermy mounts. Big game trophies are the final result of every hunter's dream. Bob specializes in high-quality big game shoulder mounts. Recreating the visual appearance of the animal in the moment before the trigger was pulled or arrow releases is the key to the hunter's ability to relive the moment of their dream. When you're looking to preserve that trophy of a lifetime, Bob will do just that. Bob Stolley Big Game Taxidermy. When you can't live in the wild, let Bob bring the wildlife to you. 280-9561. That's 280-9561.
Whether you're looking to catch up with your friends or just enjoy a cold one, J&J Bar, located in downtown Faulkton, is where you're guaranteed to have a great time. J&J Bar offers music, pool, darts, and the coldest beer in town. Round up your crew and stop in for a pizza. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton, where you're all sure to have a great time. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton.
As we welcome you back, it is the third inning. Top of the third inning. As let's see if we can. Although Carter Sanderson, he will be coming to the plate here. Let's see, he'll be fifth this order, but this inning. But let's talk with Carter. Carter, how's it going?
We're doing good. Ridge is throwing some pretty good pitches. We've had a couple off pitches. That kid had a really nice hit off of him, but I think we're doing pretty good so far.
That's first pitch is fouled back, and there's only one here to Carter Shufflebine. So your dad was saying that this isn't the normal team. You kind of roll from different teams. So I'm sure you probably go to school with all these guys, so you probably know them mostly. Have you played with all these guys before?
Yeah, I played on the U12 All-Star team with like about half of these kids, and I've been on like other teams like our Capital City Baseball Association League, and a couple other teams with them. But yeah,
2-1 pitch.
And we've had a couple practices.
Yeah, 2-2.
What?
Are you excited for to watch your dad play baseball? Do you think he's going to be doing pretty good?
I think he's going to be. He's going to start the game on the bump, but I think he can. Good hit.
That one will be sliding grab from the center fielder. What a play from Sorensen. And the leadoff man is retired. That was a good hit.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that was an impressive play all the way around. That was a good hit. Good play by the center fielder. There's one down here at the top of the third.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, I think he's gonna do. Their team is gonna do pretty well. But
you think I see, and that's
hopefully.
The thing. I'm not sure how. When was the last time you think he? He probably plays catch with you quite often. But when was the last time he's really been in a baseball game?
Well, he plays Thursday night softball, but I guess can't really count. Well, I guess you can count that, but it's not quite as high paced. We had practice yesterday for this team. Yeah, I think it's been back in high school.
As there's a swing and a miss by O'Brien, so there's now two down as it'll bring up Bridger Babcock, the number 11 hitter in the order.
Up next for Pierre, Bridger Babcock.
Talking with Carter Sanderson. So I'll let you go before you go back to the plates. I think the helmet probably has the catcher's mask been kind of hindering you trying to keep that earpiece in?
Yeah, I've been trying to keep it in, but the helmet's been rubbing on it.
As here's Bridger Babcock again. He swings and misses the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch, just swing and miss, and it's now 0-2. But for you guys, you're only down 1-0 here in the top of the third, but you're probably looking forward to getting another chance at this pitcher. He's throwing pretty well.
Yeah, he is. Really fast
I
velocity.
would say, has he thrown you off speed to you?
Yeah, he threw one off-speed pitch to, well, not to me, but to one of our other guys. It was a pretty nice curveball.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Full count here.
Yeah.
I guess you're about to be on deck here. So here after this at bat, whether it's an out or Babcock's on base, I'll let you go. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That's taken for strike 3. So Carter, good talking to you. Good luck the rest of the way, and we'll probably talk again before the end of the game.
You too. Thank you.
Yeah, that is the end of the.
Talk
Okay,
to.
no runs, no hits, nobody left on base.
We head to the bottom of the third inning with still a 1-0 lead for Faulkton. Back in a minute, you're listening to the Barnstorm of the Prairie here on a KCCR Sports.
Bob Stolle Big Game Taxidermy offers 30 years of experience in high-quality big game taxidermy mounts. Big game trophies are the final result of every hunter's dream. Bob specializes in high-quality big game shoulder mounts, recreating the visual appearance of the animal in the moment before the trigger was pulled or arrow releases is the key to the hunter's ability to relive the moment of their dream. When you're looking to preserve that trophy of a lifetime, Bob will do just that. Bob Stolle Big Game Taxidermy. When you can't live in the wild, let Bob bring the wildlife to you. 280-9561. That's 280-9561.
Whether you're looking to catch up with your friends or just enjoy a cold one, J&J Bar, located in downtown Faulkton, is where you're guaranteed to have a great time. J&J Bar offers music, pool, darts, and the coldest beer in town. Round up your crew and stop in for a pizza. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton, where you're all sure to have a great time. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton.
As we welcome you back here at the bottom of the third inning, as it is a 1-0 lead for Faulkton over Pierre, as we'll talk here with another Pierre player as the first pitch goes behind the first man, Cade Schick, the top of the order for Faulkton, as we have Schick, Coyle, and Cotton for the first three hitters. Talking with Bridger Babcock, and the 1-0 pitch upstairs, and it's now 2-0. Bridger, how you doing?
Good.
Have you played here in Faulkton before? Have you been able to be on this field before?
No, I have not.
So how do you like it so far in the first 2 innings?
It's pretty good. It's a nice field. And I like the ceremony at the start.
That flyover is pretty cool. That was a good national anthem, good flyover. That was awesome. Have you ever been a part of something like that before? Maybe to a game?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Have you ever been a part of something like that, a ceremony like that before a game, other than maybe a professional game?
No, I've not. I've not played in the game where they have had that.
Count is 3-2 here to Cade Schick, talking with Bridger Babcock. So before I make a fool of myself, I'm trying to find here to make sure, but Coulter Babcock over at third base, relation to him for you?
Yes, he is my brother.
Okay. Just want to make sure before I made a fool of myself here. As a ground ball to George Stolle, the throw to first is in time. The lead off man.
Batting next for Faulkton, third baseman, Patton Coyle.
Patton Coyle, who walked and came around to score right now the game's only run. So, how well do you and your brother get along?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Would your mom
Most
say
of
the
the
same
time.
thing?
Probably not.
The 1-0 is now a 1-1 count to the number 2 hitter, Patton Coyle. Let's see if I can find the bios here. I believe your dad is playing in the your dad.
Yes, he is
playing the game. How do you think he's going to do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He hasn't played in a while.
Are you going to give him a hard time if he strikes out? Are you going to give him a hard time if he strikes out?
Yeah.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a ground ball. That one just past George Stolle over at shortstop. And a one-out single for Patton Coyle. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Lane Cotton, who struck out.
Up next, pitcher Lane Cotton.
Bat.
Hey, one away, maybe defense. Jane, be ready to roll it here, okay?
What was that?
Do you pitch at all?
Yeah.
Do you know who all is pitching? Do you think you're going to be able to pitch here in this game? As that one will get away on a pickoff attempt, so the second base will be Coyle. Be the second error of the ball game
Ridge is.
from the Pierre team. But do you know who's going to be the next guy to be pitching yet, or do you know how long Lineback might go?
Probably end this inning. I think my brother is
Okay.
going to pitch,
That one will get
and maybe even Trevor in left field.
Over to third base will be Coyle. It is now runner on third here with one down. As it counts 1-0.
All right, Rick, settle in, focus. Here
Are you guys? So who's going to be coaching first and third? Is it going to be some of you guys, or is it going to be the parents that will coach first and third for the old timers game?
It'll probably be us.
As that one will get to the backs, and a chance for Sanderson to make the tag. He does not make the tag in time, and the runner comes in to score. And it's now a 2-0 lead here for Faulkton. So how much? How are you going to try and make your dad steal a lot? Can he run fast? Does he still got enough speed to him, or do you think he's going to run pretty slow?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably pretty fast, but.
Oh, he's still pretty fast. Okay, all right. Have to give him the steal sign every time he's on base. That is if he does get on base. That one's popped into fair territory. Long run is going to land in fair territory, and a one-out single here for Lane Cotton.
Up next, Gus Kopecki.
And that'll bring up Gus Kopecki, the catcher, who got the RBI double. Talk with Bridger Babcock of the Pier 14U team. You guys don't have a nickname. You're just like the Pier, or the Barnstormers, the Pier Barnstormers.
The Barnstormers.
As that one is launched foul by Kopecki. I was parked right over there, so that was a good move by me to move my car. Otherwise,
yeah.
It
hit the light.
It hit the light out there?
Yep.
Wow. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's off of the pitch. The throw to second. And a stolen base here for Cotton. And the count is at 1-1 strike here to Gus Kopecki. On deck is Alex Sorensen, the center fielder. The pitcher you guys are seeing in Cotton, who's on at second base, it looks like he's throwing pretty hard. How hard is he throwing?
Faster than I'm used to.
It counts now 2-1. I'd say he's got some pretty good zip on it, pretty good velocity. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Lineback to Kopecki. Long pause. That one's at the letters and is now 2-2. So you are switching out. You played right field, I believe, in the second inning. You'll go back out there in the fourth.
I played center field.
Played center field. That's right. Everything's okay. So how was from where you're sitting at? Is there's a swing and a miss, and it's now 2 down here. Bottom of the third inning.
Up next, center fielder Alex Sorensen.
All right. The way this field is, how have you seen? How's the ball look from back here in center?
Pretty good. I didn't get any plays when I was out there, but
as the first pitch is over for strike one here to Alex Sorensen. So all right, well, hopefully you get a chance to catch a fly ball out here in center field, because I'm right behind center field. I don't know if you could hear me talking last inning or not, but if you do get a fly ball and make a catch, when you throw it back in here, you got to give me a thumbs up from center field. That sound good?
Yep, I think I see you.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, if you catch the ball out here in the center, make sure after you throw the ball in, make sure you turn around and give me a thumbs up. I'll be looking for it.
Okay.
All right, Bridger, good talking to you. Good luck the rest of the way.
All right, thanks.
That is, Bridger Babcock has it's a 1-1 count. Here in the bottom of the third inning, 2 down. Alex Sorensen at the plate with a runner on second. Upstairs, and it's now 2-1. 2-0 lead here for Faulkton in the bottom of the third inning. Step off and check and make sure that God doesn't get too far off at second base. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one misses, and it's now 3-1. A 2-strike pitch is taken for strike 3, and that will retire the side here in the bottom of the third. Another run scores on 2 hits in the inning, 1 error and 1 man left on base. We've played 3 innings. It is a 2-0 lead for Faulkton. Listen to Barnstorm on the Prairie here on KCCR Sports.
Whether you're looking to catch up with your friends or just enjoy a cold one, J&J Bar, located in downtown Faulkton, is where you're guaranteed to have a great time. J&J Bar offers music, pool, darts, and the coldest beer in town. Round up your crew and stop in for a pizza. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton, where you're all sure to have a great time. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton.
If you're looking for excellence in collision and fiberglass repair, look no further than Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting at Fort Pierre. Hunsley Auto Body strives for excellence in every job they do, and they have 20 years experience. Fast, thorough, and quality work is their specialty, and they pride themselves on a job well done. No job is too big for Derek Hunsley. Call him today at 605-280-4451 or check out Hunsley Auto Body Repair and Sandblasting on Facebook to see the work he's done. Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting, Fort Pierre.
As we welcome you back here to Faulkton, Barnstorm, the Prairie, top of the 4th inning. It'll be the top of the order, George Stalley, Carter Sanderson, and Trevor Rounds. 2-0 is their score. Stalley in his first at-bat struck out swinging. First pitch to Stalley is missed for ball 1. And for George Stalley, that name... We'll be hearing that name quite often for our soccer broadcasts. This counts now 1-1. We'll hear that name quite often. He was a big part of that Pierre Governor soccer team last fall, and he'll continue to be, as he'll be just a freshman next year. Just a freshman, and he'll be playing for this that Pierre Governor soccer team for several more years. As it counts now 2-2 here to Stalley. We'll see his dad, Bob Stalley, as he'll swing and miss at that pitch, and there's
Up next for Pierre, Carter Sanderson.
I'll bring up Carter Sanderson. Sanderson, he walked in his first trip to the plate, and 4-pitch walk to him. Here's the first pitch to the lefty. He'll ground that one to the left side. That one is through, and Sanderson is on base here with 1 down. In the top of the 4th. I'm going to bring up Trevor Rounds.
Up next, left fielder, Trevor Round.
Rounds struck out in his first at-bat. Go ahead and give Sanderson the base hit. Be the first hit of the ball game here for Pierre. A swing and a miss by Rounds is 0-1. Lane Cotton's gotten 3 shutout innings. His first hit allowed to Sanderson, and it's now 0-2. Here to Trevor Rounds. Out in left field here for this ball game. Again, it's a doubleheader here today. As Rounds will strike out swinging, there's now 2 down. And that'll bring up Ridge Leanbach. Steinbach. He popped out of the second, or lined out of the second baseman in his first at bat. Diving back in safely is Sanderson over at first base. 1 on, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. First pitch is upstairs. Just 1 hit so far. An error was charged in that second inning, but Cotton's looked good. 1 walk issued, 1 error and 1 hit. Only 3 base runners have been on base here for Pierre. Counts now 2-0. Talk with more of the Pierre team as we get farther along in this ball game. 2-0 pitch. Here's a ground ball. That's fielded by the first baseman in McNamara, and he will step on the base to retire the side. Here at the top of the fourth, no runs, 1 hit. We had no errors and 1 man left on base. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It is still a 2-0 lead for Faulkton.
No runs, no
Back in a
hits,
minute. You're listening
1 left on
to
base.
the Barnstorm on the Prairie here on KCCR Sports.
Bauer's Super Value in Faulkton is your hometown family-owned grocery store dedicated to good service. They offer a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items. If they don't have what you're looking for, talk to Randy. He'll do his best to get it to you. At Bauer's Super Value, their meats are hand-cut daily, and they offer fresh-baked goods daily. If you have the need for catering, they've got you covered. Bauer's Super Value in Faulkton.
If you're looking for excellence in collision and fiberglass repair, look no further than Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting at Fort Pierre. Hunsley Auto Body strives for excellence in every job they do, and they have 20 years experience. Fast, thorough, and quality work is their specialty, and they pride themselves on a job well done. No job is too big for Derek Hunsley. Call him today at 605-280-4451 or check out Hunsley Auto Body Repair and Sandblasting on Facebook to see the work he's done. Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting, Fort Pierre.
Trevor Rounds is now on the mound here for the Pierre, for this Pierre Barnstormers. We have Hudson Schaefer out in center field here in this bottom of the fourth inning. And a 2-0 lead for this Faulkton Hitmen.
Faulkton will be Carter Hall, followed by Landon Coyle, and then Trey McNamara.
So Hall, Coyle, and McNamara will be the first 3 hitters as Round finishes his warm-up tosses. He'll be the second pitcher used here for Pierre. The counterpart and Cotton has thrown 4 shutout innings for the Hitmen from Faulkton. He's looked very good so far in those 4 innings. As leadoff man, Carter Hall, he struck out swinging. It'll be Miles McPeak. That will be the leadoff hitter in place of Hall. First pitch is over for strike 1. A little cloudy here this afternoon here in Faulkton, but perfect weather for baseball. We've had that this past weekend here, as it's now 0-2. From Rounds to McPeak. Hall struck out swinging in his first at-bat, so McPeak will get the opportunity to swing the bat here as the 0-2 pitch is missed just a little bit low, and it's now 1-2. There's some good movement there from Trevor Rounds. Here's the 1-2. Looked at for strike 3, and Rounds will get a strikeout here to begin the afternoon. And there's one down here in the bottom of the 4th inning, and that'll bring up Landon Coyle. 6, 7, and 8. Here's the first pitch from Rounds. Miss low for ball 1. Rounds the right-hander. Deliver the 1-0 pitch. That one swing and a miss, so it's now 1-1. Miss Lowen is now 2-1. See if we hope that, although we'll talk about it, but hopefully you're not recording the Jackrabbit game and wanting to watch it a little bit later. We'll try and give you a score update as the count's now 2-2. So if you are, I'll give you a quick warning to mute your TV, mute your device. That way, just mute it for about 5 seconds and then unmute it, and I'll that way you don't hear the score that I'm trying to say. I'll give you a warning. Swing and a miss. There's now 2 down here as back-to-back strikeouts for Rounds.
Up next for Faulkton is Jackson Holt.
And Jackson Holt now will bat for Maximus. As Rounds is be looking to retire the side in order. There is a strike to Jackson Holt. All right, have to mute the device here if you really don't want to know what the score is we'll give an update. South Dakota State, Sam Houston State, they're tied 7-7. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. And hopefully you've now unmuted your device. We'll try and give more updates as the afternoon goes along. The sun peeking out here. That's the next pitch from Rounds. One's outside. And the count is now at 3-1. There's got an SDSU flag sitting out in left field. Maybe tailgate might have a TV or something over there to be watching that game. That one's upstairs, and it's now a 2-out walk issued.
Up next, Caden Hammond.
And it's the number 9 hitter, Hammond, to the plate. He struck out swinging his first at-bat. Of course, we have that game on our airwaves at today's KCCR. Here's the first pitch to Hammond. Oh, miss for ball 1. So it was a first 2 quick outs from Rounds, striking out to McPeak and Coyle. But he did walk Holt. And here is the number 9 hitter, Caden Hammond. Here's a ground ball that'll be fouled. It's now 1-1. After this game is concluding, we'll have the Old Timers game here in Faulkton. Looking forward to a lot of fun in game number 2 of this doubleheader. Here's a 1-1 pitch. That one is over, and it's now 1-2. And now a strike away here is Trevor Rounds to get out of this inning and send us into the 5th. Here's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout, striking out all 3 guys in that 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. 4 complete here in game 1 of this Barnstorm of the Prairie.
Event sponsors for today's festivities are
Back in a minute, you're listening to the Barnstorm of the Prairie here on KCCR Sports.
Bob Stolle Big Game Taxidermy offers 30 years of experience in high-quality big game taxidermy mounts. Big game trophies are the final result of every hunter's dream. Bob specializes in high-quality big game shoulder mounts. Recreating the visual appearance of the animal in the moment before the trigger was pulled or arrow releases is the key to the hunter's ability to relive the moment of their dream. When you're looking to preserve that trophy of a lifetime, Bob will do just that. Bob Stolle Big Game Taxidermy. When you can't live in the wild, let Bob bring the wildlife to you. 280-9561. That's 280-9561.
Whether you're looking to catch up with your friends or just enjoy a cold one, J&J Bar, located in downtown Faulkton, is where you're guaranteed to have a great time. J&J Bar offers music, pool, darts, and the coldest beer in town. Round up your crew and stop in for a pizza. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton, where you're all sure to have a great time. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton.
As we welcome you back here, as we are in the top of the fifth inning, Coulter Babcock, Charlie Simpson, and Jaden Brandt will be the first three hitters for the Pierre Barnstormers. And a 2-0 lead for Faulkton. 2 runs was a RBI double from Gus Kopecky, and then a wild pitch as the first pitch is popped up, and a great catch made by the first baseman that was Maximus, I believe. And hitting for him was Jackson Holt, but it makes the catch.
Up next, number 9, Charlie Simpson.
And there's now one down here in the top of the fifth inning. Sun really starting to come out here in Faulkton as Charlie Simpson to the plate. He'll swing and foul that one. I believe that evens the count here at a ball and a strike. Simpson in his first at bat, he struck out swinging. 1-1 pitch is fouled at the plate, and it's now 1-2. The first time through the order for Cotton, as there's a pop-up foul. They'll get out of play. We'll do it again at 1-2. Struck out 7 of the 11 guys in the batting order. 2 guys put the ball in play that were retired, and another man reached on an error. That was Coulter Babcock. Here's the 1-2 again to Simpson. That one is outside now, 2-2. Nobody on here at the top of the fifth in a 7-inning ball game between the Pierre 14 and Faulkton 14 team, as there is a swing and a miss by Simpson. There's now 2 down here at the top
next
of the fifth.
for Pierre, Jaden Brandt.
And that'll bring up Jaden Brandt, who is 0 for 1. The first pitch is upstairs. 2 down here, nobody on. As Brandt struck out swinging his first at bat, there's a swing and a miss. And the next one from Cotton. Swings and misses. Actually swung and missed at all 3 pitches, and that will retire the side here in the top of the fifth inning.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
We head to the bottom of the fifth inning. A still 2-0 lead for Faulkton. Back in a minute. You're listening to the Barnstorm on the Prairie on KCCR Sports.
King Insurance Agency in Faulkton is ready to help you with your insurance needs. We offer home, auto, commercial, and crop insurance, as well as individual and business health and life insurance. Beverly and the King Insurance staff will provide you with fast, easy, dependable service for whatever your insurance needs are. That's peace of mind and less hassle for you. Contact King Insurance Agency in Faulkton at 598-4374 or visit kinginsurancesd.com to learn more about the Trusted Choice Insurance Agency. Our goal is to serve your insurance needs.
Bauer's Super Value in Faulkton is your hometown family-owned grocery store dedicated to good service. They offer a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items. If they don't have what you're looking for, talk to Randy. He'll do his best to get it to you. At Bauer's Super Value, their meats are hand-cut daily, and they offer fresh-baked goods daily. If you have the need for catering, they've got you covered. Bauer's Super Value in Faulkton.
As we welcome you back here to Faulkton in the Barnstorm on the Prairie. John Wickler here on this Sunday afternoon. It is the bottom of the fifth inning, and it will be the top of the order, and Schick, Coyle, and Cotton. Kate Schick is 0 for 2 so far with 2 ground outs. He'll offer the first pitch, as Trevor Rounds will get ahead of the leadoff man in the bottom of the fifth, and also in the order for Faulkton. There's a line shot. That one will get down for a base hit into left field. And there is the leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of the fifth inning.
Up next, Peyton Coyle.
I'm going to bring up Peyton Coyle, who has reached base both times he's come to the plate. He walked and also singled. He's been the only guy that's scored so far. It's 2-0 lead for Faulkton, but he's scored both runs. Here's the first pitch. Runner is off with a pitch. It's missed for ball one, and in safely at second base is going to be Schick. So that runner is in scoring position here with nobody out in the bottom of the fifth inning. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. We will have a ceremonial first pitch thrown out, I believe, before the Old Timers game. We had the national anthem. Danica Mickelson singing the national anthem at the flyover just right after the national anthem had finished singing. Well, there's a swing and a miss, and it's now 1-2. A lot of fun this afternoon, just a little bit past 2 o'clock. Game started at 1:06. It's a little over an hour old here in this 14U game. The Old Timers game will follow. Rechuck the lines, a little bit of rake as there's a ground ball to the right side. It'll be fielded by the pitcher Rounds. Underhand flip to first. Good job there by everybody around the diamond there, as there's now one down.
Batting next for Faulkton, Lane Cotton.
As Cotton will now step to the plate. The runner did advance to third base. Good base running with the ball going the right side from Kate Schick. He was able to take third base. But it was Rounds to flip it over to Simpson. And there's one down. And here is Lane Cotton, who is 1 for 2. First pitch will get to the backstop. And it came right back to the ball will bounce. If it doesn't hit the concrete back there, if it doesn't hit the netting, if it hits the concrete, it makes it much more difficult to try and take home on a wild pitch. While there's some room back there, but if it bounces off the concrete and come right back to you, we almost saw Coyle get thrown out get tagged out trying to take home off of a pitch that went to the backstop. But just able to beat the tag from Sanderson, who recovered from the wild pitch, grabbed it, and tried to tag out Coyle, but could not. He dove headfirst into home. They give Faulkton that 2-0 lead. That's where he's staying here in the bottom of the fifth inning. There's a ground ball to the right side. It'll be past the second baseman, Branton, into right field. As a 3-0 lead here for Faulkton.
Up next for Faulkton, Gus Kopecki.
I'm going to bring up Gus Kopecki. So the third air now charged to Pierre here in the ball game. A 3-0 lead for Faulkton here in the bottom of the fifth. There's going to be Gus Kopecki, who is 1 for 2 first pitch. Runner is off. The throw to second. Just not in time. Ball was dropped by the shortstop, Stolly. I will make the tag, but good throw from Sanderson. And Cotton is on at second with his second steal of the afternoon. Kopecki's 1 for 2, doubled home the first run of the game and also struck out swinging. Got a lot of pop to him. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one will get past Sanderson. Didn't get very far, but couldn't make the throw to third base. So now it's runner on third here. And they count 2-0 now to the catcher, Gus Kopecki. There's a swing and a miss by Kopecki, and it's now 2-1. And talked about some of the guys that will be playing for the Old Timers game for Pierre, but one name that's probably recognizable for those around the area, Shane Gaditz, will be playing the Old Timers game. He's athletic director at Faulkton. There's a swing and a miss, and it's now 2-2. Have a lot of fun. An Old Timers game coming up here after this one is over. The starting pitcher, Eric Kaiser, for Faulkton. He's the guy that I'm cheering for. He came from St. Louis, moved from St. Louis to Faulkton about 2 years ago. Big Cardinals fan. So me and him are already getting along well before we even talk to each other. That one's missed, and it's now 3-2 here to Kopecki. We'll talk to some of the guys that will be playing in that Old Timers game. We'll also talk to some of the players as well. We've already talked to a couple talking about their dads playing. Stolly will have to make a play on the run. Good play from Stolly. The throw to first retires Gus Kopecki. And the run does come
Up
in
next
to
for
score.
Faulkton, Alex Sorensen.
So it'll be an RBI ground out, the second RBI of the ball game for Kopecki. And there's now 2 down with nobody on base. And a 4-0 lead now here for the Hitmen. First pitch to Sorensen is outside for ball 1. Sorensen is 0 for 1. He walked his first trip to the plate, struck out, and his lone at bat struck out looking to end the third inning. It's now 2-0 to Sorensen. And McPeak, Miles McPeak, who hit for Carter Hall last inning, he would be the man on deck. There's a swing and a miss, and it's now 2-1. I do like the view all the way back here. You know, the Faulkton plays their football games. This is the press box for the football field. You had a chance to be in center field for the afternoon. It's now 3-1. You can see the press box they have for the baseball field behind home plate. And if you're watching on YouTube, that one's upstairs, and it's now a 2-out walk.
Up next for Faulkton, Tristan Balloon.
So be Tristan Balloon, the now new hitter. Let's see what he can do here with 2 away here in the bottom of the fifth. That one will get past Sanderson. The runner will take second, and Sorensen. So there's now a runner on second here with 2 outs. And 4-0 game. The bottom of the fifth. So far, Pierre's just not able to get on the score sheet. It's outside. And the count is now 2-0. Here to Tristan Balloon, that is hitting for West Carter Hall spot first, and then Miles McPeak. And now the 2-0 pitch. Also outside, now 3-0. See who would be next. I wonder who would be next for this Pierre team to pitch in the, whether it's the bottom of the fifth or going into the sixth inning. Here's now the 3-0. A big lead over at second base. One's outside, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Balloon, and it's now first and second.
Up next for Faulkton is Spencer Melius.
So it'll be Spencer Melius that will hit for Landon Coyle. His first at-bat, first plate appearance here. He'll swing at that first pitch, line it right to the second baseman. The catch is made by Brandt, and that will retire the side here in the bottom of the fifth. 2-run score on no hits in the inning, one hit in the inning, one error, and 2 men left on base. We have the top of the sixth.
For Faulkton that inning, they had 2 runs on 1 hit, 2 left on base.
Faulkton Hitmen. Back in a minute. You're listening to Pierre. You're listening to the Barnstorm on the Prairie here on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Bob Stolley Big Game Taxidermy offers 30 years of experience in high-quality big game taxidermy mounts. Big game trophies are the final result of every hunter's dream. Bob specializes in high-quality big game shoulder mounts. Recreating the visual appearance of the animal in the moment before the trigger was pulled or arrow releases is the key to the hunter's ability to relive the moment of their dream. When you're looking to preserve that trophy of a lifetime, Bob will do just that. Bob Stolley Big Game Taxidermy. When you can't live in the wild, let Bob bring the wildlife to you. 280-9561. That's 280-9561.
Whether you're looking to catch up with your friends or just enjoy a cold one, J&J Bar, located in downtown Faulkton, is where you're guaranteed to have a great time. J&J Bar offers music, pool, darts, and the coldest beer in town. Round up your crew and stop in for a pizza. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton, where you're all sure to have a great time. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton.
Top of the sixth inning, as we have a 4-0 lead for Faulkton. First pitch will miss for ball 1 to Hudson Schaefer. Schaefer, then Scheffelbein, Parker O'Brien, and Bridger Babcock. The first 4 hitters. If anybody reaches base, it'll be Bridger Babcock. It's 1-1 now to Hudson Schaefer. Will pop that or ground that one foul. And it's now 1-2. Only 1 hit so far here for Pierre Barnstormers. 1 error. They've left 3 men on base. They're going to try and get something going here in the top of the 6th. Running out of time, just 6 outs left to work with. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, and it's now 3-2. Ground ball to the third baseman. Tough play for the third baseman. Good field. The throw is in time, and the leadoff man is retired on the play from Patton Coyle.
Up next for Pierre, Carter Scheffelbein.
So now I bring up Carter Scheffelbein, who flew out to the center fielder and a diving catch by the center fielder, Sorensen, who Caden Hammond is now out in center field for this Faulkton Hitman. Ground ball by Scheffelbein, fielded by the pitcher, and Cotton, and the flip to first in time, and there's now 2 down.
Batting for Pierre is Parker O'Brien.
So that'll bring up Parker O'Brien. O'Brien struck out swinging. He's the 10th man in the batting order. O'Brien going to turn 13 this month, so just a 12-year-old. He's going to try and button his way on. Nobody's covering first base. The throw is going to be high, and O'Brien is going to be on at first with 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. And air charge the catcher on the throw. So
Up next for Pierre, Bridger Babcock.
That will extend the inning to Bridger Babcock. Talked to him here a couple innings ago. Bridger Babcock struck out swinging. And him and his older brother playing here on this team, or his brother playing here. He's for Bridger, 7th grade right now. Also, he played on the Junior Trappers traveling baseball team. Will swing and miss at that pitch. And older brother Coulter is an 8th grader, about to be heading to TF Riggs High School, as he swing and miss by Bridger, and is now 1-2. To Bridger Babcock with the runner on first base as Parker O'Brien. That was on the outside edge, taken for strike 3, and that will retire the side here in the top of the 6th. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We head to the bottom of the 6th, 4-0 lead for Faulkton. You're listening to the Barnstorm of the Prairie here on KCCR Sports.
No runs, no hits for Pierre.
Whether you're looking to catch up with your friends or just enjoy a cold one, J&J Bar, located in downtown Faulkton, is where you're guaranteed to have a great time. J&J Bar offers music, pool, darts, and the coldest beer in town. Round up your crew and stop in for a pizza. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton, where you're all sure to have a great time. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton.
If you're looking for excellence in collision and fiberglass repair, look no further than Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting at Fort Pierre. Hunsley Auto Body strives for excellence in every job they do, and they have 20 years experience. Fast, thorough, and quality work is their specialty, and they pride themselves on a job well done. No job is too big for Derek Hunsley. Call him today at 605-280-4451 or check out Hunsley Auto Body Repair and Sandblasting on Facebook to see the work he's done. Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting, Fort Pierre.
Ty Krager will lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As they'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It'll be 8-9-1. Hammond spots and Cade Schick back to the top of the order. Be the first 3 hitters. So Krager will get his first at-bats here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's now 1-1. 4-0 is their score. Faulkton leading Pierre. 1 run in the first, 1 in the third, and 2 in the 5th. All the odd number innings have been good so far for Faulkton. Counts now 2-1. Pierre, though, will have the top of the order in the top of the 7th. Need at least a 4 spot right now. It's now 2-2. That's the job for Trevor Rollins to get a 0 here in this bottom of the 6th to then give Pier 14U Barnstormers a chance in the 7th inning, only needing just 4 runs to extend the game. 2-2 is upstairs. It's now 3-2. After this one concludes, we will have the Old Timers game. Here's the 3-2. Leadoff walk issued to Crago.
Up next for Faulkton, Caden Hammond.
Then to bring up Caden Hammond with one on and nobody out. So Hammond now, he is 0 for 2 at 2 strikeouts. Number 9 hitter for Faulkton. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes strike 1. And here on YouTube at KCCR Sports, but on our airwaves, well, right now, currently in a rain delay is the SDSU game. But here going into next week, there's a bunt attempt that will roll foul, picked up by the third baseman in Coulter Babcock, foul, and it's now 0-2. But we'll have for you a couple of, we'll have some of the play-in games for that play-in tournament for the NBA, and also have on Tuesday night, it'll be Las Vegas and Minnesota. Minnesota Wild will be the first game 2 of that series. They play game 1 here today. They would have just started game number 1 between Las Vegas and Minnesota. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It will bounce, get to the backstop, and over to second base. The throw will come in as Crago, a little slow, had the jog going, thinking it was going to be an easy steal, but the throw came to second base, and he had to speed up just a little bit, make sure he didn't get caught. So the count's now 1-2. And Roundsville at first was coming from the windup, but now he'll go back to the stretch. And there's taking strike 3, and there's one down.
Up next for Faulkton, Cade Schick.
I'll bring up Kate Schick, who is 1 for 3. One down here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the first pitch coming to Kate Schick. Here's a ground ball that will be fouled down the third base line, and it's 0-1. Be Patton Coyle, then Lane Cotton here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And some of the old timers warming up for Faulkton. Past the first base dugout. Pierre guys will start warming up here shortly. Some of the coaches will, they've already got all the jerseys on, ready to go. They're ready to play after this one is over, as well as now 0-2 to Cade Schick. 4 hits so far for Faulkton, 4 runs for them. 3 errors committed by Pierre. Pierre does have a hit on 2 errors charged to Faulkton. 1-2 pitch, bounce. It'll get away. Sanderson couldn't find it, and ends up going to third base will be Crago. And so with the runner on third here with 1 down, count is now 1-2 here to Schick. Here's the 1-2 pitch upcoming. That's upstairs and is now 2-2. You have Coach Nathan Sanderson back with us as the 2-2 pitch upcoming. And one is popped up in foul territory. First baseman will make the catch. Simpson, and there's now 2 away. All right, Coach, you got 3 outs to work with.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to get the bats going. That pitcher for Faulkton's been dealing. I mean, he's been throwing really hard, and our guys just haven't been able to catch up. We've had a couple of things happen, and I got a couple of runners on base, but haven't been getting anybody across, and we've got 3 outs to do it.
That one's fouled away. First pitch. Yeah, but the good thing is you got the top of the order. That's what every coach, if you're going to start to string some runs together, every coach likes to have that top of the order up. So it played out perfectly for you guys to do it. Now you just got to go and execute it.
Well, exactly right. I mean, George Stolley has been close all day, and he just hasn't quite get it done. I think Carter's been on base a couple of times, and Trevor's been seeing the ball well. And so this is the third time they'll have seen that pitcher, and I'm hoping that we can plate a few here in the top of the seventh, because we're going to get out of this one in about one more strike.
Well, you'd say your two pitchers so far today, it's a 4-0 game. Your two pitchers have looked really well on the mound, too.
Yeah, Ridge started us off really well. I mean, I think he only allowed 2 runs, and so that's great. Anytime we can, hey, there we go. See,
there you go. You called it. One more pitch to get out of the inning. So you guys are coming up here in the top of the 7th. Good luck to you. We'll talk to you here in the top of the 7th.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, John.
Yep, as we will step aside, we'll come back with the top of the 7th. You're listening to the Barnstorm of the Prairie here on a
King Insurance Agency in Faulkton is ready to help you with your insurance needs. We offer home, auto, commercial, and crop insurance, as well as individual and business health and life insurance. Beverly and the King Insurance staff will provide you with fast, easy, dependable service for whatever your insurance needs are. That's peace of mind and less hassle for you. Contact King Insurance Agency in Faulkton at 598-4374 or visit kinginsurancesd.com to learn more about the Trusted Choice Insurance Agency. Our goal is to serve your insurance needs.
Bowers Super Value in Faulkton is your hometown family-owned grocery store dedicated to good service. They offer a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items. If they don't have what you're looking for, talk to Randy. He'll do his best to get it to you. At Bowers Super Value, their meats are hand-cut daily, and they offer fresh-baked goods daily. If you have the need for catering, they've got you covered. Bowers Super Value in Faulkton.
As we welcome you back here, top of the 7th inning, it is a 4-0 lead for Faulkton. Joe Wickler here on this Sunday afternoon in Faulkton, as we are going to be joined with, as George Stolley will take strike one, we're going to be joined here with Hudson Schaefer. And Hudson, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
As the Stolley will swing at the 0-1 pitch, as now two. You guys kind of run into a good pitcher here this afternoon. He threw the ball really well. I believe Coach Stick is now the new pitcher, but he threw the ball really well for Faulkton. Talk a little bit about the difficulty of trying to hit someone that was pitching as well as he was.
He's just really accurate, and he had a pretty nasty curve.
How many times did you see that curveball?
Probably, I saw it twice today. I batted twice.
I'll say, yeah, a strikeout, but he also ground out to the third baseman. It seems he put a lot of made things real tough for the hitters, as the George Stolley will strike out.
Carter Sanderson.
But for now, you guys, as we hopefully you still got a chance here. Down just 4 runs to get something rolling here. But the old timers game coming up here. Your dad Travis is going to be playing that game. What do you think the chances are? You think your dad's got a good chance to play, have a good game here today?
I don't really know. My dad's not the best at baseball.
Oh, he's not the best at baseball.
I hope he has a good game.
Sanderson will pop out. There's now 2 down. So your dad, is he a good athlete though? Well, what did he play? Let's see. It looks like he was a state high school tennis champion. No, did he play a lot in high school? Did he play a lot of sports? Do you know?
He wrestled and ran cross country and track, but
Okay.
I don't think he ever played competitive baseball.
Didn't play competitive baseball, so it might be a little bit of an adventure for him on the field.
Yeah.
Have you given him any pointers?
No.
No, you're just gonna let him ride it out. See how well he can do.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-1 pitch to Trevor Rounds. Still swing and miss, and now Pierce down the final strike. Doubleheader.
Go, Trevor.
Will be up next. It's been fun here this afternoon, though, but for you guys. That one bounces in. It's now 2-2. Because this isn't the usual team. I heard that, you kind of are all a bunch of different teams kind of come together for this one. So it's going to be a lot of fun for you.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one's grounded to the second baseman. A high hop and throw to first. And back on the bag is the first baseman, and that will retire the second. That won the ball game. That's a good talking to you. Good luck here the rest of the season, but also since about pass along to your dad and say good luck with him too.
Yep.
That will wrap things up here in game number 1. We'll step aside. We'll come back and we'll recap game 1. Get you set for game number 2. You're listening to the Barnstorm of the Prairie here on today on KCCR.
Bob Stolley Big Game Taxidermy offers 30 years of experience in high-quality big game taxidermy mounts. Big game trophies are the final result of every hunter's dream. Bob specializes in high-quality big game shoulder mounts, recreating the visual appearance of the animal in the moment before the trigger was pulled or arrow releases is the key to the hunter's ability to relive the moment of their dream. When you're looking to preserve that trophy of a lifetime, Bob will do just that. Bob Stolley Big Game Taxidermy. When you can't live in the wild, let Bob bring the wildlife to you. 280-9561. That's 280-9561.
Whether you're looking to catch up with your friends or just enjoy a cold one, J&J Bar, located in downtown Faulkton, is where you're guaranteed to have a great time. J&J Bar offers music, pool, darts, and the coldest beer in town. Round up your crew and stop in for a pizza. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton, where you're all sure to have a great time. J&J Bar in downtown Faulkton.
King Insurance Agency in Faulkton is ready to help you with your insurance needs. We offer home, auto, commercial, and crop insurance, as well as individual and business health and life insurance. Beverly and the King Insurance staff will provide you with fast, easy, dependable service for whatever your insurance needs are. That's peace of mind and less hassle for you. Contact King Insurance Agency in Faulkton at 598-4374 or visit kinginsurancesd.com to learn more about the Trusted Choice Insurance Agency. Our goal is your insurance needs.
If you're looking for excellence in collision and fiberglass repair, look no further than Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting at Fort Pierre. Hunsley Auto Body strives for excellence in every job they do, and they have 20 years experience. Fast, thorough, and quality work is their specialty, and they pride themselves on a job well done. No job is too big for Derek Hunsley. Call him today at 605-280-4451 or check out Hunsley Auto Body Repair and Sandblasting on Facebook to see the work he's done. Hunsley Auto Body and Sandblasting, Fort Pierre.
Bowers Super Value in Faulkton is your hometown family-owned grocery store dedicated to good service. They offer a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need, from the everyday essentials to specialty items. If they don't have what you're looking for, talk to Randy. He'll do his best to get it to you. At Bowers Super Value, their meats are hand-cut daily, and they offer fresh-baked goods daily. If you have the need for catering, they've got you covered. Bowers Super Value in Faulkton.